Hey, what's up tech titans and business owners? Welcome back to another episode of Cruisin' Talks, your go-to spot for making sense of all the grown-up stuff that usually makes your brain do a complete factory reset. So today we're talking about a topic that's been buzzing around like a confused mosquito, CP500.
Bruh.
So you got a letter from the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia, LHDN. The envelope is white. The contents are, well, let's just say it's not a love letter. It's a CP500 notice.
Oh no!
And your first thought is probably, what in the world is this?
Yes.
And why is it staring at my bank account? Don't worry, you're not alone. What I'm gonna tell you could save you some serious ringgit, or at least help you avoid a headache bigger than trying to assemble IKEA furniture. So grab your teh tarik, settle in, because this is definitely for you. First up, what is CP500? I don't know. Think of it as LHDN's way of saying, hey, if you're earning income outside of regular salary, like from your business, rental properties, or even royalties, we want you to pay your taxes throughout this year, not just the end.
You what?
It's basically a pay-as-you-earn system for the self-employed and those with other income streams. Fair enough, right? So next, who actually needs to pay for this thing? If you're running a business, collecting rent, or getting royalties, and your income isn't fully covered by your monthly PCB deductions, then CP500 is probably your new acquaintance. It's for individuals whose income fluctuates or isn't from a fixed employment source.
Oh no!
Now this is where it gets interesting, especially for 2026. Lately, a lot of people who only earn a salary have been getting CP500 notices. Confusing, right? LHDN heard your cries. They released a statement on January 5th, 2026, clarifying that for the year assessment of 2026, if you only have employment income and you received a CP500 but don't make the payments, no penalty will be imposed. Yes, you heard that right. No penalty for 2026 if you're just a salary earner.
Woohoo!
It's a 1-year concession, so don't get too comfortable. When does this mystery notice arise? Typically, LHDN sends out CP500 notices at the beginning of a year. Usually around February or January. So if you got one recently, yeah, that's why.
Oh!
And the due dates, you usually have 6 bi-monthly installments. Think of it like paying your Netflix subscription, but for taxes.
Yes.
They usually start in March, then May, July, September, November, and finally January of the following year. So how does LHDN even come up with this amount? They're not mind readers, unfortunately. They're just estimators.
Bruh.
They base your CP500 amount on your tax assessment from the previous year. The logic is, if you earn blank amount this last year, then you earn blank amount this year.
You what?
Sometimes they're right, and sometimes not so much. So can you change the installment amount? Well, absolutely. If your business isn't doing as well as LHDN estimated, you can revise your installments using Form CP502. Remember that? Form CP502. But don't wait too long. You need to submit before June 30th of the assessment for the first amendment. It's like telling LHDN, hey, my crystal ball was a bit foggy this year. Your second and last amendment must be submitted no later than October 31st of the current assessment year.
Oh no!
And what if your business income is lower than the estimate? This is exactly why Form CP502 exists. If your final actual tax payable exceeds your revised estimated tax via CP502 by more than 30%, a 10% penalty will be imposed on the difference. Well, what if you ignore it? Penalties. Usually, if you pay late or don't pay your installments, LHDN can impose a 10% surcharge on the unpaid amount.
Oh no!
Ouch, but remember that 2026 concession for salary earners we just talked about? That's your golden ticket for this year if you fit the criteria. For everyone else, pay attention.
Yes.
And finally, if you overpaid, can you get a refund? Yes, you can. If you pay more than your actual tax liability, LHDN will process your refund after you file your annual tax return the following year.
Woohoo!
It's like finding money in your old jeans. A pleasant surprise. Alright, serious time. So what does this mean for you, the awesome business owner or individual taxpayer? Here are a quick few tips from your boy Cruz. Don't ignore that white envelope. Even if you think it's a mistake, open it and understand what it says. Ignorance is definitely not bliss when it comes to taxes. If you're a salary earner who got CP500 for 2026, breathe easy. but double check LHDN's exact criteria to ensure you qualify for the penalty waiver. For business owners, use CP500 and 2 wisely. If your income forecast changes significantly, revise your installments to avoid overpaying or underpaying penalties.
What?
Keep meticulous records. Every cent, every receipt, every payment you make, it'll save you a world of pain later. Stay informed. Tax laws can change faster than my hair color. Keep an eye on official announcement from LHDN and Customs, or just keep watching Cruise and Talks. I got you. And that's a wrap on CP500. I hope this little chat made tax talk a little less terrifying and a lot more understandable. If you found this video helpful, or if you just enjoyed my dazzling personality, hit the like button, share with your fellow entrepreneurs, and don't forget to follow CCS for more insights that actually make sense. Until next time, stay savvy, stay smart, and keep cruising.